Good morning, South Florida.
And welcome to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Grab your coffee as we brew up the talk of the day.
From the latest scoop around town
to feel-good stories and messages of hope.
A few jokes and live calling.
Highlighting local businesses.
Discussing hot trends and news stories.
A dash of feel-good nostalgia.
I love those morning cartoons.
Keeping up with upcoming events.
Sometimes trying and delicious foods.
Weekly horoscope updates.
An occasional flying duck.
Some sparkle dust.
Don't forget my bell.
And my wand.
With our brew crew laughing on set.
So grab your coffee, your bagel, donut, or any breakfast as we get you up and ready for the rest of your day.
And don't leave us hanging. Give us a follow. Comment live or call right into the show at 888-994-4995 Studio B.
Whether it's a tip of the day or just to say good morning, we'd love to hear from you.
From Amp Media Production Studio, it's
the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show.
Oh, where's the snooze button?
Freddie, it's time to get up. We got a show to do. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Hang tight, guys. Pressing the snooze one more time.
And it's time to do a show.
Morning time, snooze button.
Welcome to the morning show.
Morning.
You know,
Old school.
I gotta ask you a question.
Oh man, yeah.
This is the show of the Vanishing Morning Crew. I can't believe that 27 people can vanish.
For 2 weeks?
No, I didn't say 2 weeks.
Last week too. Yep. All I can tell you is I can't believe after 7.5 years of doing this, you and I are going old school again.
Zach, sit over there.
This is exactly how we started all those years ago. And I remember saying, how come Freddie's never on camera? And you know what you're all going to say again? How come Freddie's not on camera? Because we're on the Vanishing Morning Crew.
Vanishing Morning, is that going to be the name of the show?
How's it feel for you to be back running board?
It's like all the time. It's not like I've missed it.
I think you love it back there.
I can't stand it back.
Casey, can you take a picture for social media?
No,
He's
don't
going
take no
old school.
picture.
Oh,
What
yes.
For
Because we got our social media marketing person.
Oh, look at even Zach. You got Zach. I got a new name for Zach. Jesus.
Oh, he's got nice hair.
Looks like Jesus.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All he needs is some sandals.
Don't say that to him because he'll put them on. This guy.
I don't know. He comes in yesterday, Casey, and I tell him, I go, here's the dress code. And it's everything not what you're doing.
I'm very
But
sorry.
you're not really here.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're back. Welcome back. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We're just like messing with our crew. Today is FAU Move-In Day, which means there's a lot of traffic and a lot of kids moving into the dorms. Do you remember the first day your kids moved into the dorms?
My kids?
It was up here?
No. Freddie lived with me when he moved into a dorm. Where the hell did he go?
Oh, I remember sobbing, crying when my daughter moved in. And by the time my son moved in, it was Toy Story 3, and I was like a puddle on the floor on move-in day. It's all I can tell you.
Really?
And that was a long time ago.
I didn't do any of that. So what does moving day entail? What's in it?
In Florida, it's 110 degrees. Ask Casey what it's like to move in right now.
It was so hot yesterday because, like, I feel like when you're in a building, it's fine because you're in an air-conditioning building, but my air wasn't on yesterday yet, so I had to go back and forth and put
What do you mean you
everything
had to
in
go
there.
back and forth?
Well, go up the stairs, unload my dad's car, my car, and I have to go back and forth with my sister's, so it's like part 3 again today.
Where are you living?
In Savannah Place Apartments. It's off of Palmetto and Powerline.
And there was no AC yet?
Oh, I'm setting it up today. They're coming today. I think they're actually there right now.
Oh my. So how was your summer?
It was pretty good, pretty long. I worked majority of it. I did door dashing. I was busing at my previous job. for
What's
like
a
2 more
door
months.
dashing? You mean you did deliveries?
DoorDash?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was doing that, and I was doing that after the restaurant I was working at shut down for renovating. They just opened. Pomodoro Cafe, go Gainesville.
How is Gainesville? Hot.
Hot, yeah, very full of construction. A lot of things are being built.
It's
And
amazing, right?
less roads, so it's just traffic and traffic.
That's
Especially
amazing.
around UF. I see like 3 huge like skyscraper buildings being made, and it's like you can see them from the interstate. It's It's looking pretty big over there.
All student housing, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Is that incredible? I remember my kids went there. It's just it's beautiful. The trees, the moss trees, they're spectacular.
Yeah.
But then they upgrade it, and they've got all big corporations there now.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Thanks.
We missed you.
I'm happy to be back. It feels good, like really good.
We missed you. So we're leveling everyone up in the fall, including Zach, who's brand new.
All right. This is
Today
my
is
first
day
time
one.
being here at this time.
Well, good. It's his first time being here at this time,
Yeah.
too. And Eric is over there doing...
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
happy
sure
he's
what.
here. He's finally busy, you know.
What's Eric doing?
I do not know.
That's your brother?
It's Megan's brother.
But like I know him. I saw him walk in here. I was like,
Why is Megan's brother sitting outside?
He's not. He's in Studio A.
Well, what's he doing there?
I don't know. Casey's going to go find out. Sure.
What is he doing in the studio?
Do you know he works with us?
I didn't know that.
Have you ever met him before?
I have.
It's been 3 weeks.
Has it?
that long?
Yes.
Only that long?
Yes.
I've been gone 4 months. I'm surprised he's only been. Oh, is he
He's
in the
been
group
here
chat?
3 weeks, but he only comes on Tuesdays.
And like for the whole day, and you guys
Okay.
just tell him what to do.
Well, normally, I don't know what we do. I don't know. But
You just
anyway,
go with
Zach's
the
going to
flow.
go get him.
Where's Josh today? Is Josh not here anymore?
He's coming in. Yeah, he's late, too. It's the Vanishing Morning Crew is what it is.
So where
It's
is he?
probably interstate.
Where is he?
I don't know. Who, Eric?
Eric.
Yeah, he's in the studio making stuff.
He's making stuff.
Making stuff.
Hey,
What's he
as long
doing?
as he's coming here and going to work, that's great.
Well, it'd be nice to know if he's here.
I saw him.
You are funny is all I can tell you.
I'm funny.
Anyway,
How
how was
you
your
doing?
evening?
Mets won, and the New York Jets signed Cook.
Is that good?
It's very good. The
It's a good
Miami
thing?
Dolphins didn't sign him. So it's real good.
It's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
So I'm watching, I don't want to talk about the news because I'm very non-political.
Here we go again.
But I'm watching the news last night, and breaking news comes across, and yes, you all know what the breaking news is. And everyone is on their phone, right? I'm watching one of the network news channels,
That the
and
Mets
they're all
won?
on their phone. That's exactly it. And they're all getting the news from their phone faster than the news is coming through their ear. Every single person on the set was reading the updates on their phone.
What are you talking about?
The indictment.
What indictment?
Oh, you got recoded.
You're kidding.
19
Yeah.
people got recalled. Not one. 19.
19. But MSNBC couldn't get the information in their ear fast enough that they were reading the indictments as it was coming down, and they were all on their
It
phone.
happened at 2 o'clock in the morning, didn't it?
No, it was earlier. It was like around 10 o'clock. So I'm watching this going, I can't even believe that we are now, everyone, it's okay to be on your phone reading the news as it comes across.
But why are you so upset? It's
Because-
going to be the first president of the United States.
Oh, it's not the indictment that upsets me, because that's
First
just
president
standard.
of the United States
What I can't believe is the fact that
to
all
run the country from jail.
of all of the reporters, all of the correspondents were getting the news on their phone, which meant they were believing the feed they were reading faster than the feed that was going in their ear from
But
their
it was
producer.
true. Why are you making it sound like it wasn't true?
I'm not saying that at all, but I just can't believe that this is where we now,
Big time.
even our correspondents are getting the news on our phones faster than our producers are telling us in our ear. That's what I was shocked
I'm going
about.
to tell you, if that kind of news would have
Shocks
been used in Hawaii, we probably would have saved a lot of lives.
You know, they said apparently reports came across that at 9 a.m. last Tuesday the fire was contained, and they said they had it under control. And by lunchtime, it was a massive wildfire, and there was no containment and massive loss of life. Reminds me of 9/11. Freddie's running board.
I
'Cause
think that
we got
the,
no morning crew.
the Vanishing Morning Crew.
He's
I
coming.
think that the when a fire goes a mile a minute, so if you count 60 seconds, it's at Meisner. When a fire moves that quickly,
Yeah.
there's not really much. You have to react and not look at it. If you look at it, a guy made it into the waters in the ocean, and he lost his 3 friends and 2 dogs, and they were in the same car. Now you explain to me how the 4 of us can be in the same car, and the only one that makes it is you, and us 3 perish in the same car.
Maybe
That's
the
how
driver.
fast
I'm
it was
thinking maybe
moving.
the driver, because like I feel like the driver has the button to get out.
That's
And,
how
like-
fast it was moving. They were shocked. They were like, "What is going on here?"
It was just so sad. But they said it was contained, but I guess it wasn't contained.
It was not contained.
The numbers are going up every day. The death.
Well, they only did 1/4 of the area, and they're gonna work on another quarter today. The problem is that the public wants to get in. The Hawaiians feel like they've never been treated like Americans,
Yeah.
and you can't pour into the area because it's still a crime scene. There's still, there are bodies that when you pick up an arm, they're ashes.
You know, it was so sad. They said it's not when we get home we're just cleaning ashes off our clothes. These are our loved ones. Made me think of you and all the stories of 9/11. That they're remnants on what do you do with that?
I'm gonna tell you, 9/11 was one thing. When I went to Puerto Rico at the hurricane, the day after the hurricane, that to me was the worst. That to me reminds me of this because there was nothing. There was no AC, there were no birds, there was nothing. All the animals would have been blown off the island. That's what this reminds me of. But this is even worse. This is, what smell of flesh and fire? You know when you burn your hair and that smell? That's what it
Yeah.
smells like there right now.
That's what was going on in
horrible.
New York not too long ago too.
The wildfires?
My friend actually had an apartment in New York City, and she walked outside. All you saw was orange and clouds. That's all you saw.
But you didn't have the massive loss of life.
Yeah,
I have it
that
over
too.
here. It's
That's
the
what
loss
she
of life.
smelled. That's what she smelled and like saw.
That was so bad.
So I can imagine like being in that situation.
Yeah, the amazing thing was the phone thing and the indictments. And I'm sure Freddie will go off on that. And Josh hates it when we talk politics.
Sorry about that, people. Freddie's coming back on to the camera now.
Done with the politics.
Someone's a little late.
Very good. Look at Josh on the board again. See, we go old school. You know what? Sometimes new school works, but sometimes there's nothing like going old school. Welcome back.
How you doing?
Even Josh on the board in the morning is it old school.
I know. He's
Why?
old
Who usually
schoolerish.
does it now?
We had a couple people, but they're all out. So.
Oh, really? Oh, like they're out.
Well, one of
Forever,
them-
or
one
they're
of
out
them was
sick?
one man down because he wasn't
One's not
well.
feeling well, one's on vacation, and Zari's not here yet, so
I don't trust people on vacation.
it happens.
on vacation for
That was not a
whole
vacation.
summer.
That was not a vacation. I'm sorry. That was
Who?
nowhere near a vacation.
Her.
You?
Yeah.
But you had to go. You
I don't
have a
recall calling
choice.
anxiety a vacation.
You. I think my mic is off. Is it?
Oh,
Um, but you had to go. You didn't have a choice.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I had like situations going on with my roommates. Like I thought I was gonna move in mid-July, so
I
I thought I
remember
was
that.
just gonna be gone May, June, and then they were saying that her boyfriend's lease. Cause I'm living with her and her boyfriend, so it's like 3 of us, 2 rooms, and his lease doesn't end until like August something. So they called my apartment complex. Didn't really ask me. They were like, "Yeah, we'll just move you to a different apartment, different day." I'm like, "Okay." So another month goes by.
So
and
who are
I'm
you living with?
one of my roommates from last year, and then her boyfriend. The only girl I got along with last year. And
How
she's-
did you discover them? How did you come up with this solution?
Well, I really didn't have anyone else, to be honest with you. But, besides her, I might move in with Megan next, within the next year or after that. But as of right now, I'm staying put for the next year. Promise.
Megan's voice is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I know she went thrifting with Trippy.
We're going to as well soon. They were both supposed to come over last night, but just Megan did.
See
But
what's happening. Well, welcome back. We're going to introduce Zach. Good morning. So his name's Zach Little, and you know how you call other Zach Shorty? I don't
Shorty
know what
and
you're
Little.
going to call anyone
Little.
now.
That works.
Little work. That's his last name. Little work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, shorty and little. I think it works. I like it.
Shorty and Little. It's like an Abbott and Costello thing.
All right, who's on first?
Welcome to the studio.
Hello. I didn't think it'd be on air.
Well, welcome,
Oh,
welcome
well,
to the
in here
crew.
you're always, that's always a detriment. But I want to thank Casey because even though Casey was gone all this time, she helped me with a lot of the banners that we put up. And we had 93,000 hits on
JC's.
JC's banners that went up. 93,000 hits. And
And it's funny because that was something that was sent to me from Facebook. I showed it to
Yeah.
Dawn.
Which one? I mean, two.
All of them. We put in
I
over
think it was a
100.
total in promotions.
Yeah, all the promotions, and they said that they
Megan
add
did
them all
really
up.
well on Facebook. I remember that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That when you went
That was
crazy,
like 5,000 views. I saw that.
which was really good. So you worked hard, and now,
Keep going, yeah.
Josh, we're going to put everyone on board.
Who?
And we'll have new
I
wires
wanted
come in today.
What?
New wires.
Oh, okay, sweet.
You guys get to run those also.
Sweet, oh boy.
So welcome, Zach. Tell us what you want to do.
In what sense? Kind of vague.
Talk
What,
it to you,
what
Mike.
brings you here?
Well, boredom.
That's why he needed more boredom in his life.
I know, it motivates you.
That's
It
what I said
motivates
about
you.
Eric. He has something to do apparently.
I'm in between my 2-year degree and 4-year degree, and I'm not starting a new semester until like next year probably, or like late this year. I left my job. They stopped giving me hours. It was just a small job, whatever.
It's right. Yeah. It's not worth it.
I got to tell you, to find people working, no one wants to work. So the fact that you guys can't find jobs, can't even believe that's true.
You can't find good jobs. I mean,
I
you can
think
find
people
someone
just
that's
don't
like $11
wanna-
an hour, but I mean,
I don't know what
It's
it
in
is.
I'm trying Houston's and the brewery that's next to my place. If I don't get either of those, I give up and I go to Action from there. That's it.
And what are you looking to do? What do you want to do in production?
like video editing, I'm pretty good at like Adobe After Effects, Adobe Premiere.
Hold your mic.
Adobe
Close to the
Premiere.
mic.
Just like video assembly, I like uploading, I like being the person behind the camera. I'm not used to this.
You'll get a lot of behind the camera,
Yeah.
for sure. We'll teach you all the stuff Josh is doing, audio, video.
He's
I've
the
got him
setup.
working on I don't know how many commercials at the moment. 3?
What?
You're working on I think 3 commercials and a music video right now.
Yeah, because we are going to be creating commercials for whoever wants them, being spotlighted on NFL and NCAA. So I got that going right now.
Which is pretty exciting. The Comcast
Yeah,
spot.
it's really funny because I reached out to people about that spot. I guess people just don't understand the amount of people that are going to watch that game is probably better than anything you can do anywhere.
Well, hold on. Well, you can keep going because I feel like I know you kept saying the season opener yesterday, but it's not the season opener.
September 11th is the season opener.
Hold
Is
on.
Freezing
Monday Night
on?
Football.
NFL.
Hold on.
Your season's got like a few more
And
weeks.
it's not the Jets and the Bills. I thought the Chiefs opened with the Jets.
No, the Bills and the Jets, September 11th, open up Monday Night Football.
Okay. Open up
Maybe
Monday Night
next-
Football.
Yeah, no, there's going to be games on Sunday.
Okay. Never mind.
But
Oh,
Monday night,
yeah. Okay.
yeah, no, I mean, there's Chiefs, as everybody's playing the day before, but September 11th happens to be a tremendous day, and for them to put the game on with Buffalo's New York, I think it's going to be, especially down here. it's
What I
more-
think it is the
Who
economy.
does Buffalo play?
It's the Jets.
Oh,
it's both New
okay.
York teams.
Both New York teams.
Yeah.
For the New Jersey girl.
Yeah, I have not been keeping up. I've been too busy, but now I'm ready to keep up.
I gotta ask, was the Jets stadium in New York before?
Yes, Shea Stadium when the Mets play.
Oh, okay, never mind. Because I was gonna say, why are New York fans Jet
The
fans?
Giants
Hey.
play there too.
The
Yeah.
Giants played at Yankee Stadium, not Shea Stadium. The
Oh,
Giants never
they
played at Shea
They
Stadium.
play with the Jets now.
The Jets and the Giants hated each other because one was the NFC Originals and the AFC came along Johnny Come Lately. So when the Jets beat Johnny Unitas and the Baltimore Colts, they were called, not Indianapolis, it changed the game. So all of a sudden the Jets said, we need a stadium. So the
Yeah.
Giants went to the Meadowlands, which is in Jersey, and the Jets followed. So a lot of people are suing the Jets and the Giants because they should not be called the New York Jets. But there's a 3-mile radius on either side of the borough. But that's BS because the Brooklyn Nets were
Nets are
always
also-
The New Jersey Nets.
Were always the New Jersey Nets. They weren't the New York Nets.
Yeah, that's it.
And they played in the same building.
Mhm.
So that's BS.
Well, you know, the businesses that see it. Isn't that one of the things from Gen Z? Girls that get it, and girls that don't.
It's just
Businesses
really
that
small up
see it.
there,
Those
you
that
know?
don't.
See, the bottom line is you watch the Super Bowl for the commercials. At least 90% of the people that I
Eric,
know.
come on
do.
in. Have a seat.
90% of the people that I know watch the Super Bowl to see the commercials. Who has the best commercial, the worst commercial? Now, in Vegas, they're booking. There's numbers. You could bet money on the best commercial, the worst commercial, and all that.
Who votes what's best and worst?
Exactly. So this is an opportunity on Monday Night Football. Now, this is one game in 17. You can buy 17 if you want. But this is one game that I think is going to attract a lot of eyeballs. So if you have a business here in Florida, you should put it in. That's the only thing I
I
say.
agree.
I 100% agree with you.
I don't understand people's mentality sometimes.
It's the summer mentality, it's the business mentality, and like they're saying, they're having a hard time getting jobs. Restaurants, I was listening to something this morning that people aren't eating in restaurants as much as they used to. Everyone wants fast food, takeout,
DoorDash.
or DoorDash. They want to eat. Ever since the pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
groceries are expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's going for fast food, takeout. I guess restaurants mean you don't tip as much as you would even for DoorDash, right? If you're going to go to a restaurant, it's 20%. You can get it home for less than the tip. There are people I know that don't even tip.
McDonald's has a $1, $2, and $3 menu.
Oh, don't even go there with me. Hey, well, they talked about that also, and then
There's
you've got the
nothing wrong with
hamburgers
it.
versus the healthy choices menu.
No,
for
no,
your
I'm talking
kids.
about an egg
Menus is
McMuffin.
Oh,
An egg McMuffin for
No,
a dollar.
there's actually a little hack. So if you go to Publix and you get like the buffalo chicken tender sub,
Yeah.
it's usually like $10 or something like that. But you gotta ask for the wrap version
Yep.
because then it's $3 off.
Gluten free.
But I'm going to give you some real scary news.
But then you get the chicken, but you don't get all the bread.
If
which
you
is
go,
fine.
if you go to Presidente, you know Presidente on Linton, and you get a chicken sub, it's only $5.
They got chicken subs?
Oh, yeah.
Always stuff like that.
They got Cuban subs, they got chicken subs, they got any kind of sub you want. $5. You know how I know this? Because Freddie used to live there.
I wonder if they're on Instacart. Ah, we should check out.
I don't know about
I
Instacart.
live on
I'm Puerto
Instacart.
Rican, I just go there.
But that's what everybody's saying. Restaurants, except in Boca, where restaurants are going to be crazy again in season. People are going to less restaurants. They're looking for fast food options, trying to weigh healthy dinners for families, and then like even the chicken sub thing. Remember we went to Publix and someone ordered a pound of chicken wings or a bag of chicken wings. It was like $3 or $5, and he said he got like 16 huge wings. Remember you and I? It was like months ago. We went there and picked up something for the crew. You get a bag of chicken.
We picked up a box.
It was, but then there was a guy getting something else. But everyone's looking for hacks. In DoorDash, everyone's eating home. Now you can stream
I'm excited
movies.
to start DoorDashing here. It's gonna be a lot more busy and less time on the
You know,
road.
before you jump to that conclusion, I want you to talk to
I
G-Man.
will.
Yeah,
I will. I will.
Because he's going to tell
I
you.
will. Don't worry.
Me
He's
eating my
gonna tell
$7
you.
sandwich that cost me $45 on Uber Eats.
That's
So
crazy.
It's true.
That's crazy.
It's true. Although it depends on the restaurant you go to. There are
Not
some
really,
sandwich
actually.
places.
I had a $15 order for Chipotle not too long ago. I was surprised.
Do they tip you?
$3, but it was the ride. Like it was just.
It costs you $5 to get there, and you're making a $3 tip. Gas is now $3.69 a gallon. So unless you have a bike, that business model just don't work.
There's
I will get.
I
I'm
can find
gonna-
gas for almost two late 99.
Where?
$2.99 where?
Well, I'm like down south, more south,
How down? Miami?
a little bit.
How down?
Like South Broward.
South Broward. That's about a half hour, 45 minutes, right?
That's short for me.
He's in Coral Springs.
Wow. It is true. It's 18 cents more expensive up there than down here.
There's a gas station next to up my place by a boat ramp, and it's mixed in with a bait shop as well too. And so a lot of boats go by there. They have their gas at like $8 a gallon. I know they're they're trying to monopolize the system by
That's
all the
gas
boats that come
gouging.
there.
That's illegal.
Wow. There was a gas station near where the kids used to go to middle school, and there's a country club attached there, and their gas was always like double. But it was the convenience of what it was.
What I don't understand is that you know where FAU is. In front of FAU is the most expensive
Gas.
shopping mall, Whole Foods, you know, and that $5 gas. Like, are you kidding? Like, what are you supposed to do with these college kids? They can't do
You don't
anything.
buy gas
It's
there.
because it's right off of I-95, and people who
That
need gas
too.
when they pull off the expressway.
And then my
they'll
dad
just
is
do what
like,
they
you need to
gotta
go
do.
far away when you get gas. I'm like, if I'm low.
Go to Hillsborough, right over the bridge.
Yep.
Make a left. There's a gas station
the
there.
Shell.
There's a Wawa right there too.
There's
Yeah.
a Wawa there now. That's probably the cheaper than anything up in Boca. You should stay away from all gas in Boca.
Yeah.
Little secret hotspots,
That
but
I
there's
just hated
a
that.
marathon I go to
Where?
right by the public.
Federal?
on-
Deerfield?
No.
Public here on 20th?
Yeah, kind of. You just make a right on Federal, I think it is, right by Publix. There's a marathon, literally 300
I think
feet
it's
down.
like 360.
How much is that?
Right now, it's not. It's like 4-1, 4-2 because everyone else is, but that's usually the best place to go.
I'm going to
In
give you
Boca.
my Costco card. It's $3.50. So you take the Costco,
Not
you
waiting
put it
in line for 30 minutes though.
You're not. You're
My
going to
dad
wait in
does
line for
this-
3
my dad was
minutes.
doing Sam's in Gainesville. He does that, and they do gas stations and Sam's Club. But Wawa is usually not bad. Yeah, I think you
It
just need
used to
find
be
a good
cheap.
Wawa.
Used to be. Not no more. They got caught up because everybody says if you're going to sell gas down here, you have to sell it at our price. You're only going to get away with it at the Costco's and the BJ's.
I think Boca has an extra surtax. But if you want to see a segment, you see a segment on lunches in this studio. Josh used to go out every day for lunch, and now he brings his lunch every day.
Really? You
It
don't
just
buy
got-
your lunch anymore?
It got, what, $15 a day? Gets expensive.
Just a little, yeah.
It adds up.
It's craziness.
And then Tuesdays, we've got a food sponsor in here, so they get Pizza Rica on Tuesdays. Abraham got that. So every little
Nobody
bit.
picked it up
Oh,
Friday.
it's not Friday anymore. It's Tuesday.
It's Fridays also.
Nobody
'cause
picked
no
it
one
up
was here Friday.
There had to be somebody.
It was you, me, and I went to an event. G-Man and
G-Man's
Garcia.
usually the one that gets it.
But they were running shows. And that was a lot of food for two people.
Oh, that's who that is.
No one picked it up because there was,
I didn't know.
That's not good. That's the way you lose them.
but he'll pick it up today. Everyone will be in for lunch today, you'll see. So no one's here for morning crew because they all know Tuesday's lunch day.
I'm going to have
They're all gonna
Josh.
be here for
Oh,
lunch.
I'm going to
right?
have
I didn't
Josh
know that.
distribute the food. Josh, you're going to be in
Pizza,
charge of the
so-
food.
What?
You're going to be in charge of the food.
food.
Yes, yes.
Talked about this yesterday.
I heard about that. I don't understand where that came from. Not what I wanted to hear.
I felt like my answer when you said to me was like a fish spine. Like I'm just going to give you.
Yeah, that's what I have. Just a tiny little, very fragile backbone.
It's not true though, but someone along the way of you growing up must have been.
Let
still
me ask you a
letting
question. Is he that fragile when Nikki's in the house?
With Nikki, yeah, with Boots.
When Boots is in the house, he's not fragile.
She scares me.
That's right. And she tells him,
She
man
should.
up.
A girl should scare the man.
No, he's not fragile at all. He just hasn't stepped into his
Well, he was
powers
very
yet.
fragile yesterday.
Hey.
Oh,
He's very
No,
fragile.
he was just working. He was
there.
zoned. It's leadership is not always born with. You have to embrace it and step into it.
I'm going to talk to
You're-
Trippy. Trippy was on that board, wasn't she?
That was Sally's show,
Yeah.
and that was fine.
That one was fine. It was the other one.
It
Who
was
was
ours.
on the other one?
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can't say
the
it.
show remained nameless.
Stealth was on there. Zora was on there, and Amazon. Man, me and Amazon are going to have a long talk today.
All new people.
You
and
don't
actually,
know them.
Corey's coming back. I think next week also.
They want.
Oh, he was
they
that
wanted.
one
They
kid.
wanted me to call you Ghost because they didn't know where you were.
I was just brought up all the time, and everyone was like, "Who is this person?"
But we're glad you're back. We're glad we got Josh back on the board. Let's play a commercial.
How long are we going to be here?
A few more minutes.
Okay.
Things to do. All right, more to come. We're going to take a commercial break. On the other side of this break, give us a call, 888-994-4995, Studio B. Let us know if your kids are heading off to college, what it's like to be an empty nester. Stay tuned. Wow. We'll be right back.
Everybody wants cheap airfare, but where do you find it? You call Low Cost Airlines. They specialize in cheap flights, discount hotel rooms, cheap car rental rates, and with a best price guarantee. If you want the lowest prices on your airline tickets or other travel services, call now. That's right, call. That's the only way to get these rates. Experts are standing by 24/7 to get you the cheapest airfare and hotel rates available. So don't wait. Call now.
The easiest way to sell your home is to call the number on your screen right now. We'll buy any home in any condition. And the more it's worth, the more you can get. Plus, no real estate fees or commissions means more money in your pocket. And no fix-up costs either. Sell any home in any condition, sometimes within days. Sell your home fast. Call right now for absolutely free information. Don't call a plumber. Don't call an electrician. Call right now, and for as low as $1 a day, many things that run your house are covered with thousands of technicians all over America. You can call us with a plumbing problem, an electrical problem, and we'll be in your home in no time at all with a solution to fix it. You don't need an expensive repair bill, and you don't need to buy new expensive appliances. We'll show you how to fix it for about $1 a day.
If you've been injured in an accident that's not your fault and you don't have an attorney, listen up. We have legal professionals standing by to answer your questions and tell you what your case is potentially worth. Hi, I'm Gina along with spokesman Rob. So Rob, tell the folks at home who should call right now.
Just like you said, Gina, anyone who's been injured in an accident that was not your fault, you don't have an attorney, give us a call right now. We're going to answer all of your questions and we'll let you know what your case is potentially worth.
Thanks, Rob. You heard it, folks at home. Pick up the phone, call now.
If you have diabetes, would you like to eliminate painful finger sticks? Are you injecting insulin multiple times per day? Then you may qualify for a continuous glucose monitor. CGMs monitor blood sugar using a small patch placed on your upper arm or abdomen, and they use your smartphone to accurately monitor your blood sugar levels. Stop pricking and start scanning. Plus, CGMs are covered by Medicare and most private insurance plans. They can be shipped free of charge to your door. Call today to see if you qualify.
Give me the mozzarella. 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 Give me the mozzarella.
Pizza Rica, tasty Richard Pizza at 2001 Northwest Boca Raton Boulevard or contact 561-826-8663.
Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella. Give me the mozzarella.
You've been watching the Brooklyn Cafe Show. Join us each day and after hours as we talk about the hot topics to open the conversations and share a few laughs. Now, back to Dawn and Freddie S.
So we're back.
We have some exciting news that you did not even talk about Movies of Delray, that we are now bringing I want to call it a fall season, winter season, holiday season concert series to the Movies of Delray. We had a great meeting yesterday, and you've got things you're booking every month.
Okay. We haven't.
It's going to solidify.
Okay.
And we got a meeting this morning to go look at a different venue also.
Tell them.
So I'm kind of excited that J.C. Dreesen is bringing forward a lot of great shows. So if you missed her Hollywood to Broadway last month, or you saw it and you want part two,
November.
It's coming in November or December.
No, it's going to be November. December's going to be
her holiday one, right?
Holiday show. But what I'm excited about is the next set of shows that we're going to be doing that included 2 different acts. Johnny T is going to do the voice of many people.
Well, that one I wasn't even letting out. I was just letting out JC.
And what was the second act? Is Johnny T and what is it supposed to be?
3-Day Night?
Is it the 3 Dog Night? 3 Dog Night.
I don't know. That's when I walked out of the room.
Well, there goes you telling the public.
Well, there's 3 Dog Night. There's Motown. You've got Johnny T. He's got all the different things he does. He does Dean Martin. He does his. He does old school. He does 70s. He does 60s.
Joey, why don't you sit over here?
Pieces. So I'm excited though, because you did it once, and we're going to keep going.
You look like you could be on a movie.
Who?
Joey?
Joey, or who's him?
A movie face.
Who?
Yeah.
Joey?
You're in a movie face.
You have like a face of I don't know, I can't think of it. I need to think of somebody who looks like from a movie.
You're a movie star.
There's a mic over there, Joey. Right
I swear, he looks like someone I've known from high school.
He's probably like he's in every post office in America. America's Most Wanted.
Where'd you go to high school?
Cypress is in Weston.
That's not the biggest high school in the country.
Huge, yeah.
I think it is.
How many kids? 15,000.
They actually did a whole
5,000.
Documentary on it being like the biggest, or a reality show on it being the biggest high school in the country.
There has to be something bigger in Texas. I don't know.
There has
it was
to
a
be.
huge. It was like a college campus size. It was like 4 buildings.
Is it nice?
It was nice. They
Upscale?
yeah. After Stoneman Douglas sort of like boarded everything up.
Really?
It was like an open campus type thing. You kind of just walk wherever, but afterwards it's sort of everything's gated off.
Oh, I didn't get to tell you. Lexi from Sensibility, Denise's daughter, she went to Cyprus. She actually was homecoming queen there. But they invited us, Boca Festival Days is still going on. As their guests, they invited us to an event Tuesday night where they are announcing the launch of their adult disabilities housing project. We got invited yesterday, but I haven't had a chance to talk to you. I got to find coverage for Tuesday night here for us to be able to go.
Okay.
But we were invited as their guests to share the big news.
That's nice. We've been with them a long time as well.
She's like, I finally have some big news to share with you. So they're announcing that news for their Ideal Center for Disabilities. It's a small adult housing complex. I believe it's going to be up in Boynton Beach. So we'll get all the information on Tuesday night.
Okay.
It's
Excellent.
pretty exciting, right? So I think everyone's just coming out of the summer heat, waiting to make some announcements. He just looks at me like I don't even know what to tell you.
I'm not saying nothing. Anyway, moving on.
How you doing, Joe? You got a lot of B-roll from. How do you think Thursday went?
It went well. I got I got a couple of different scenery, like people in the same shot, like a bunch of different people ordering drinks.
You were busy.
Yeah. Got JC. I worked with JC a lot. Yeah, I just moved with her. Yeah, just moved the camera around her. Got cool shots.
The flow, the ebb and flow of what it is.
Garcia said that he sent me the interviews that they did at the Movies of Del Rey.
I never saw them.
I never saw them either.
Maybe it's still uploading on his internet.
No,
I don't know. Maybe.
That's a possibility.
We'll ask him to bring it in on a hard drive.
No,
But
he can
Thursday
send
night
it
was
up. I
great.
just got to download it.
Thursday night at Sunscape was a great event. It was beautiful. The Boca Festival Days is still going on.
Where is Boca Festival Days? What is that?
They're celebrating. That's when the profit and the non-for-profit, like we did at Sunscape,
Sunscape.
pair up.
Oh, I
so
didn't
the
know
one that we were invited to on Tuesday.
I didn't know that that's what was happening Thursday night.
Yes, it was Sunscape paired up with Walk to End Alzheimer's. So the profit and the non-for-profit paired together, and all the proceeds of ticket sales went to the non-for-profit.
I didn't know that. They raised $1,500.
So that all went to Walk to End Alzheimer's.
So you call that a...
It's Boca Festival Days.
That's what it's
To
called?
bring forward the Boca community.
So
Correct.
that's the name of it?
So
So if I live in Del Rey, is it the Del Rey Festival Days?
I don't know if Del Rey has festival days.
Why not? They have not-for-profits and profits to get
Well, then
together.
they should put it together. So Tuesday night, it's Sensibility, it's Ideal, and I believe, I don't know the other for-profit, but I know it's at Boca Point. So maybe it's something for Boca Point.
Gotcha.
So we'll see what that one's all about on Tuesday night. We just need a
Gotcha.
Tuesday night crew. He's in school, so.
Yeah, he is in school.
He starts
How
next week.
how late are you in school? Till 9 o'clock?
10?
No, it's 6 to 10.
I thought you were done with school.
I'm going back.
He's going for his master's.
Going back for digital media.
Where?
Lynn.
Can you explain to me why we've got crew in here going for their masters and they don't utilize the skills that they're going to school for?
I wish the guy Kennedy showed us some visual effects that we could use, because you know how cool visual effects are? It's just tough. It is so hard to do. That's the only thing.
And I don't know how she does it on an iPad, which she doesn't. She has a computer somewhere, so
She has a laptop. I know exactly what laptop she has too. It's Bailey's, the one that...
why doesn't she bring it?
Good question.
She has a mobile laptop that she doesn't bring? Boy, we're going
I'm
to have
sorry.
some meeting. Boy, we're going to have a meeting.
I'm just wondering. 'Cause
I may go down to Amazon to have this meeting. First of all, I find out that she has skills. Second of all, whatever. Third of all, she has a laptop that she doesn't bring. Really? Somebody owes me money. That's all I got to say.
I don't know, but I think that's part of what we have to do in the fall. If you're going to school for a skill, or you out of school with the skill, we need to see the skills.
Shouldn't
that
you use the
have.
skill?
Right, use the skills if you're going to be here.
You have any skills?
A few. I can crochet.
She can crochet.
But you do the
You do marketing.
You do the
Yeah.
marketing stuff.
Yeah,
what are
I
you
do
talking
the.
about?
I'm just saying that's side hobby, but I do a lot of stuff on my computer. I can make commercials, banners, whatever.
When does
whatever anyone
FAU
asks.
start again? Next week?
Next week. I heard
Which
next
means
Monday. Well,
Grace
next
should be
Tuesday
back
for me.
too. Means Grace has got to come back also.
Grace who?
Grace with the blonde hair who lives on the Christmas tree farm.
Hang on, there's another blonde working here?
The Christmas tree. She's Santa Claus.
She lives in like a Hallmark movie. She lives on a Christmas tree farm.
She said 3 weeks.
Where's she?
Back home. She went home for a couple weeks. So this
She
is
went to
probably
look at the
third
trees and take care of them in Maryland.
Week. So this is probably the 3rd week. Anyway, but you know,
I'm so
when
lost.
you become an old man, you're going to be a grumpy.
It's not that. It's you keep throwing stuff at me that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, I don't know Tree Girl from.
You should.
Why?
Because they work here.
But you keep telling me their names. I don't know her that way.
What do you call her?
You know the nicknames. I don't even know the
What do you
nicknames.
call her?
Trees.
No.
I don't know what the hell I call her. She wasn't here long enough.
I don't even remember what you call me.
You know, you're like an all of the
Yeah,
family
what I used to call
throwback.
you Jersey.
No, Casey and the Sunshine.
Oh,
Whatever.
the Sunshine Band.
Yeah.
We got to order shirts. We got things to do.
You gotta order shirts too? Why?
Because we got a new crew. They need shirts.
Shirts with all of our nicknames on them?
That's what made me think of it when you said that.
No, I'm
Actually,
taking.
I
I'm gonna
think
take
that would
white
be
tape
perfect.
and put it on there
Brooklyn
like they
Cafe, like Jersey. This should be Jersey. Like
No, no, I'm
Brooklyn
taking a
Cafe.
piece of white tape and putting it on your shirt.
No.
With your nickname on it.
Oh, we could do Velcro ones. And then just print out new Velcros every time someone comes in.
A
I think we should do
Velcro.
jerseys
That's
on Thursday
hilarious.
nights.
A Velcro.
What's that TV show? It's like based on Walmart Supercenter or something?
I think so.
Superstore.
What is
it's
that?
a good
That's what
show.
it reminds me of, a Superstore. Everyone can get the vest Friday, and he can just Velcro the names on and off as they come and go.
The only one that wears the vest is
G-Man.
G-Man. And he talks Garcia.
And yeah, Andrew wears it too.
Didn't Baxton wear it?
Baxton used to wear it, yeah.
We had someone must be wearing them because we only have like 3 left. So
They keep taking him home. This is either it's G-Man is storing him in his car like a squirrel with nuts. Because he's the one that wears it every time I see him. He has one.
it
on.
looks nice.
He looked like $1 million yesterday. He wasn't here, but he looked like $1 million.
I apologize. Anyway, you ready to wrap this up? More to come on the midday
You see,
show.
you take me down this path.
I tried. It took me 45 minutes to get you on
Listen,
the path
I
of
thought today was
conversation.
Monday because Joyce says, I'll see you Monday. So I'm looking around and says, isn't today Tuesday?
You
Today's
lost
Tuesday,
today.
right?
Yeah. But we're glad you're here.
And she wasn't supposed to be here. She was supposed to be here tomorrow.
No, I was going to come in yesterday, but then moving was just stressful.
Are you moving by yourself?
No, my parents, my dad pretty much helps.
Who's
'cause my mom
lifting
can't
the,
really
the
help.
stuff?
My dad and I. That's really it. My brother-in-law was out of town, and my mom can't really help. She's kind of disabled.
You should get College Hunks. You ever seen that company, College
My
Hunks?
dad just isn't. She doesn't like spending a lot of money, so he just gets what we can get, and we did the Home Depot.
Your parents and stuff were in here. There were like 10 people in here. That day, remember they were here?
Yeah, that
yeah.
was my parents and my
A lot of
sister
family.
and my brother-in-law.
Yeah, so they should all help you move.
My brother-in-law. Well, my mom's kind of disabled. She can't walk, and my mom and my sister.
Okay, so mom's
my
on the
sister
side
was
serving
working.
lemonade.
My sister was working. It was just my dad and I. And my brother-in-law was in Colombia for his bachelor
Jeez
party.
Louise.
Well, welcome back.
Feels
Today's
good.
moving day, so they say stay away from Glades Road and be careful on campus because FAU is open today. The dorms are opening up, so traffic, Dunkin' Donuts will be a line, and all the fast food.
So probably just the dorms up front. So probably not IVA yet.
You're gonna have to carry your stuff from here to the school on your back.
Thank God. I'm so glad I don't live on campus
Have
anymore.
a great morning, everyone. We'll see you in a little bit.
Don't be late.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Brooklyn Cafe Morning Show. My mug is empty, and you know what that means.
I think it means it's time for a coffee refill.
As we prepare for other shows here at the Amp Media Production Studios.
Tune in for more fun and laughs at 12 o'clock for our afternoon show.
And remember to like, follow, and subscribe on our page.
Have a great morning, everyone. Stay safe and be kind to each other.
And don't be late.